Hello, Crafty Fred. Thank you so much for joining me again. Sunday, so craft time. I've got a lot of cardstock in my stash, like scrap cardstock, and so how can I use it and make cards at the same time? So I decide to cut it off in circles. Yes, I'm using this free circle here. There are three different brands. I think one is Spellbinders, but I'm not sure about the others. And I cut different colors cardstock and I started to put them together. So I took one of the large green circle and I layer on top of it a medium circle in white, and last layer it will be in red, and you got a watermelon. Now I'm just gonna add some seed with my enamel accent, and if I remember correctly, the seed goes all around, leaving some space in the center. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Just gonna dots around randomly, some black dots, and that's it. And my watermelon is done. Second fruit, I've got some yellow with the large one, and I'm gonna layer again with the medium white. There you go. And on top of that is gonna be some lighter yellow. So I want to make a lemon. So what I'm doing now, I just rotate it in the back and start to divide my circle in equal-ish triangle. I'm not being particularly precise, but it's going to be at the moment cut off in 8 small slices. And once I cut them off with the smaller scissors, I'm just gonna round a bit the corner. So I'm gonna snip it up the harsh corner and just make them slightly more roundish. Once I round them up, I'm just gonna glue them together in my white circle. I'm gonna leave some space at the end, there you go. And even if there are 8 pieces, I'm just gonna use 7. So between every triangle is gonna be some space. I don't know now how to call the triangle in the lemon. I can't think of it. Anyway, you can see it's a lemon. Now my next fruit, for my next fruit, I'm gonna take a new circle die, and just gonna cut it in. I cut it in my usual material, but you know the thick material, but you can use vellum or you can use acetate, as long as it's transparent, because you need to see where you put it, because you have to be in the center. So I'm gonna use a bit of gray, and I'm gonna just create some shadow on one side, and you got once you layer it with the brown circle, a lovely coconut. Now after I attach it, I didn't like that one side you don't really see much, just get lost on the thing, so it's okay, but I think I wanted to give it a little bit more definition, so I I went again with my stencil just to be more visible on the other side as well. And my coconut is done. Now, on the third fruit, I'm just gonna, I've got a little mint color circle, the smallest one, or medium one actually, and just gonna go around with more with low distress ink. So just gonna go around in circle and leaving in the center in the light color. I didn't do a particularly good job in center it. Come out a bit more on a side, but I think it will work anyway. So I just carry on. And now I'm just gonna increase the green on the borders, darken up a bit the borders. There you go. And when I've got that, I just took one watercolor brush and with some water in it, and just create some strike of white, starting from the center to the perimeter of my circle. And you can see this ink, of course, react to the water and become lighter. I'm just trying to give a more natural look on my fruit. I'm layering with a light brown circle, the largest one. There you go. And once I put my seed, again with my liquid enamel, I guess you can guess which fruit is that. So just go around the light space with my dots a bit randomly. And that's it. And I think my kiwi, you probably guessed, is done. I have to admit I'm having a lot of fun making these fruit circles. So next one is gonna be a grapefruit. So I'm layering a cream color medium circle on a big orange one. And sorry, it's some noise coming from outside. And now we're just gonna cut again my inner circle that is in a purple-ish color in 8 slices. And this time I'm just gonna snip in the center, but I'm gonna use all of them because the grapefruit is a bit more any picture I saw anyway is a bit more compact, so you don't see much when you cut it off. It seems like almost all bits. So we're just gonna give it a tiny bit of space. There you go. And I've done 6 different types of fruit. Now I'm gonna glue it in my panel that is, I don't remember, sorry, as usual. I think it is, I don't know, but I know the size of the card at the end that is 5.5 by 4. So this one is slightly smaller. I think it's a 3.5 by 5, something like that. Anyway, now I'm gluing together all my fruit, giving some space between them. and just using normal glue. Sorry, but and that's it. I do love my coconut, I have to tell you the truth. I think it's my favorite. There you go. My lemon. Now there is some bits that are coming out that I'm gonna cut off after, but I'm still gonna use them. Some of them at least. Now my last bits there. So once everything is attached, I'm just gonna turn it over and cut the excess. Now some of them are okay to cut, like this one, but some of them are quite hard because they are like 3 layers or maybe thicker cardstock, because I use from my scrap, so they are different weight. Some of them are thinner, some of them are a bit thicker. Coconut is very easy to cut off. And now I'm just gonna use some of the leftover bits to fill up the space. Just a tiny bit over there. Of kiwi, and on the corner there I'm just gonna fill it up with the bits of my coconut. There you go. And again, just cut it off the pieces, the excess with my long scissors. I like it, very fresh. I think it's fun. Now it was so fun that of course I had to make more, and try to put them all in different position, the fruit, just to be a bit different. And now I'm using this lovely sentiments die set from Altenew. I think it's from Altenew. I will link it below anyway. Want to say hello and thanks. I die cut the shadow in black and the words in white, and I think I layer it as well because I wanted a bit of dimension. There you go. I'm just gonna glue on top of my panel. I think they match really nice, the black and white sentiment with the color of the fruit, of the background. Again, just a bit of glue at the back. And I glue it down. That's it. I'm gonna put in this in the center of my watermelon. Create a nice contrast. And the last one is the hello. Once I touch all my sentiments, I'm just gonna put some foam on the back and on the 3 of them. Again, just to give a bit of dimension and to be more sturdy. It's quite thick now anyways, the card, but I think it looks better like that. There you go. Especially because I'm gonna attach in a card that is a bit bigger, so a bit of extra dimension would be nice. And now we're just gonna attach them and center in my card base. Again, the card base is 5.5 by 4. It was a 6 by 4 card that I cut off a bit, just to, you know, to have even borders in my card. Last one. There you go. And that's it. All the cards are done. I think they're a lot of fun to make, and I hope you like them, enjoy the video. And if you do, you know what to do. If you can give us a thumbs up, I would really, really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much again for watching the video, and have a lovely, lovely Sunday. Bye.